Hey, 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 what are you doing? What is it that you're doing? Holy shit. Hey, I gotta turn this down. I gotta turn the fan too, because I know it's gonna get like crazy hot. I got 36 minutes, man. 36 minutes. Okay, so once that 36 minutes is up, I'll probably end up getting stuck talking to you guys anyway. Dude, there's so many new amazing friends that have connected with me here over the last few days, and I'm so stoked. I'm so excited because everyone's talking about ADHD, and you guys know that like ADHD is kind of my thing. I'm regardless of what I'm doing, I have to manage that shit 24/7. I sleep with it. It's like a part of my machine here, and it's fun. I love it. It's a superpower, and with that, that's how I'm able to manage all of these different things. So you can see I got all these different tabs open. I'm editing Brienne's program right now. That's going to be up. I got to move this so I can see the process. There we go. Cool. That's going to be up in just a second. Super duper stoked to see everybody. The law. What up, dude? So yeah, lots of magic is happening. I want to see how everybody is doing, making sure you're drinking water, right? Making sure everybody's good. I know there's a lot of people who are just realizing that they have ADHD and that it's probably the cause for a majority of the fucking addictive behaviors and shit that we get into. There's so many people that I'm actually thinking about adding a new module to the Beyond Sober program specifically for people that have ADHD. Yes, we're linked out with a bunch of cats that support ADHD, like Journey to ADHD. You can see Matt, he's here on TikTok. 10 days sober, holy shit! That looks like Pauly Shore's face, by the way. That's what my face looks like. Dude, I'm so fucking stoked for you. 10 days sober is the same as 10 years sober, man. So you can celebrate at 100%. Dead serious with this, man. ADHD here, fuck yeah, dude. I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was 6 years old. I didn't even get my diagnosis or the indication until I was in the hospital and I was fucking dying. I was basically gonna die not knowing that ADHD was one of the primary culprits to every single one of my personality traits. Do you ever get sick of talking about alcohol? I don't, because the results from talking about it far outweigh my knowledge of it. So every single day, people show up and they're like, you saved my fucking life, dude. I'm 10 days sober. I haven't done this. I haven't done that. My life is better. The program is blowing up. Hundreds of new people, thousands of new people on TikTok. Comments. And it all has to do with people saying, dude, I didn't fucking know this about alcohol. I didn't know this about myself. So I could talk about alcohol all day long. The reality is that subject is limited. When it comes to personal growth, hey, from Michigan, when it comes to personal growth, that is a never-ending revolution of amazingness. Alcohol was simply a symptom of our mental health. So if we're using alcohol to dampen, to escape, to manage, to process, to cope with life happening, that means happening to yourself, then we've got to obviously, Glam Raptor, what up, girl? Then we definitely want to take a look at the way we're consuming alcohol. Because the way we consume alcohol is the same way we consume everything. Did I go through withdrawals? Yeah, my withdrawals were so bad I fucking died. Yeah, dude, withdrawals, I was tortured for 250 hours because of my withdrawals. They were so bad, I went into cardiac arrest twice. Once in surgery and another time in another hospital. It's crazy. How do I know to go to the hospital? Well, I'll say this. For people, two things. First off, we don't want to wait for a problem before we go to the hospital. People that don't have a problem with alcohol don't wonder if there's a good time to go to the hospital. If you are feeling any physical pains, like your liver is throbbing, okay? Your kidneys are hurting beyond belief, you're not getting any sleep, you got anxiety, you're super lethargic all the time. What else? You're starting to swell in your throat. You're starting to swell in your wrists and your ankles. You're starting to retain weight, right? You're starting to look thicker for no reason. All of these are symptoms of drinking too much alcohol for too long. 5% of the people here on TikTok drink the way an alcoholic would because we're all taught that way. Yellow eyes. Yeah. I had a jaundice for like 6 months. So, it was fucking horrible. The kids called me Minion. and a lot of people call me the Simpsons. I don't have any kids, no kids. Sad, eat, drink, celebration, eat, drink, problem, eat, drink. 100%. That's the whole thing. You could do the same thing. I'm not saying. I mean, I guess I could say do this. Every time you're upset, drink water. It's a mood enhancer. Every time you're bored, drink water. You're dehydrated. Every time you got nothing to do, drink water. It's literally just good for you. We're just all conditioned to go like, fuck it, let me drink a beer, let me take a shot, let me have a margarita, let me do this. How do you stop? I'm trying. The truth with stopping something is we want to be starting something else. So the whole thing is like, well, you're not drinking anymore, so what else are you doing? You're going to practice stopping doing something, and there's nothing else on the way. There's nothing else that you're excited about. This is how we excite ourselves into boredom. And one of the best quote that I heard today is, peace seems boring to those with chaos in their heart. I'm going to say this again. Peace seems boring to those with chaos in their heart. And I don't want you to take that to, Don, thank you so much. I don't want you to go like, oh, there's chaos in my heart. There's chaos in the fucking world. There's so much chaos going on. So we look at peace and going, peace is boring. It's not that anything is boring. It's that we're used to being stimulated by the chaos. Those fucking unhealthy thoughts, all the alcohol, all the bullshit, the cortisol, all the drama on TikTok, all the drama in the world. There's war, there's a pandemic, the world's ending. Oh my God. Hey, thank you so much. So because of all those things, who are you when you have nothing that's actively getting your attention? Right? Hella self-sabotage, right? This is why we cut. This is why we self-sabotage. That pain is something to give our attention to. Sometimes it's just time. 100%. So many people associate peace with boredom. Oh my goodness. Peace is like pie. Peace is one of the most beautiful gifts you'll ever give yourself. And you deserve peace. Like, nobody's going to sit here and go like, no, nobody deserves peace. If everyone had peace and actively practiced peace, and I don't mean like prayer and shit, but practice not giving our emotions to all the dumb shit that doesn't deserve our attention, nobody would be upset with everything. We would just be like, oh, I'm happy-go-lucky, skipping down the fucking road, doing what a ninja do, like what I do. And people would look at everybody as going, look at that guy. He's peaceful as shit. Happy as a tornado in a trailer park. That's right. But that's the reality is, who are we if we're not managing the chaos? Because remember this, a lot of our, if not most of our personality traits, especially in this world, are derivative of how we manage the psychotic behavior of others and our environment. So when you take someone that's constantly doing this, right, and you put them in a room with nothing, I don't know what to do with myself. The only thing I know how to do and the only thing I'm good at is managing my bullshit. But there's no bullshit. It's because you're at peace. This is why peace is a fucking practice. This is why nothing is entertaining. You entertain yourself. So why the fuck am I like this? Well, I'll tell you this. The reason why I'm like this is because I practice doing this. I practice being me. And the only difference between you and me is I've practiced being a version of me that I fucking love. Where most of us, including myself for most of my life, practice being someone that I fucking hated. We're so afraid to be fragile. We're so afraid to be vulnerable. We're so afraid. Fear is its own energy. I'm afraid to show you how that I can break too. I'm afraid to show you that I have fucking emotions. I'm afraid to show you these things in the subconscious reality that I'm going to get hurt. Motherfucker, you're going to get hurt as the strongest person in the world. Life has the ups and downs. It's called the dips. It's not about avoiding the dips. It's about putting on your fucking 4-wheel drive Crocs and fucking mudding through those motherfuckers. Life is going to happen. But if you're not wearing the right shoes, what do you think? You'd be like, hey, let me borrow your shoes. Those are your shoes. These are my shoes. We have issues. So it comes down to how we manage the bullshit. Because, keep in mind, your life isn't phenomenal because you're good at avoiding shit. Your life is phenomenal because you encourage this shit, because you know how to wipe that shit off your face, fucking eat it, and spit fire. It only happens if you eat shit and start spitting fire, though. You don't just wake up and go like, God damn, I feel like I should eat some shit today. Doesn't happen. Although, when you're practicing stepping into the strongest version of yourself, then you're activating this courage. That courage is doing something scared. Being a happy, healthy version of you is fucking scary. You know why? Because you've never been that person before. And the person that you remember doesn't exist. The only way to go is up, out, and forward, is to expand. So when we stop torturing ourselves, we stop self-sabotaging, we stop putting a Band-Aid on everything, we see things for what they are. Here's the craziest part about seeing things for what they are. They don't need your emotions. When you look at things and you're like, that's dumb. You can see that it's dumb. You don't have to get upset. That's dumb as fuck. You're dumb as fuck. I don't even like you. I'm not going to tell you I don't like you. I'm just going to go over here. You're dumb. I'm dumber just for thinking about you. Fuck. Right? But it doesn't mean that I have to be like, he's so dumb. He's the dumbest. Shut the fuck up. No one gives a shit, right? You enjoy saying that, or you might enjoy saying that shit. I just relapsed after 24 days. Inco fucking recto. Recto. You didn't relapse. You just lapsed. Okay, so this brings up a really good topic. One of my favorite topics. And this is a good one. I'm such an empathetic person. I want to numb it, you know. I get you. Being an empath like myself, highly susceptible, energetically inclined to literally take on other people's fucking life force. We have boundaries. We've got practice. We need to practice thinking. Otherwise, thinking happens to us. But we got to be well aware. That's what Brianne is teaching right here in her program. So, if you guys don't know what Words Are Human is, it's one of the most powerful fucking programs for ascension, for personal growth. That's my lady. She's so amazing. She's like the female version, only better and cooler. You guys can hit that link in my bio. I'm going to tell you guys this the whole time. You want to stay connected with me? You want to jump into the Beyond Sober program? You want to practice the single shot method? You want to get into Fortify? You want to get into Words Are Human? Drop your information with that link in my bio and I'll send everything over. It unlocks all of my links. But let's talk about that fucking relapse. There's a difference between a lapse and a relapse. 3 weeks sober. Fuck yeah. 3 weeks sober is the same as 3 years sober. 99.9.5.32, then some, and a little bit more lapse in their sobriety. Okay? I want you to think about this. A lapse is a gap. Okay? A relapse is when your condition, you were medically getting better. As in, just to say you were drinking 10 drinks a day. That was before you stopped drinking, okay? You went 24 fucking days, something happened, and now you're drinking 15 drinks a day. That's a relapse, 100%. You know why? Because your medical condition has gotten worse. You were making medical progress, given your condition, and then after 24 days, your situation has gotten worse, and you're going back down the rabbit hole. I doubt your condition has gotten worse. I think you probably just went back to drinking to the way you're familiar with drinking. That's what happens. That's the point. You're supposed to do that. It's not encouraged, but when it happens, we don't want to treat a typical lapse like a fucking relapse, because that bullshit anxiety, thinking that you lost your progress and all your success is gone, you got to start all over again and day one again, is going to cause an actual fucking relapse. That's bullshit anxiety you've created while under the influence. Sober you wouldn't treat you like that. You gotta keep in mind, in 4 days after the 24th, so if it was 24 days, we look at day, what is that? The 30th. We look at 30 days in, you are exactly the same amount of sober as you were before you had that drink. It takes 4 days for the alcohol to get out of your system. You're back to being 100% sober. You can't get more sober than sober. Pauly Shores, once you're sober, you're sober. You don't unlock more sobriety. So if you went 25 days, you were just 1 day sober, extra. It's exactly the same as one less day sober. There is no fucking magic that's going to happen. You're not a cooler fucking person. You're not going to get an award for 25 days or 26 days or 30 days or 25 fucking years. Sober is motherfucking sober. So based on that absolute fucking scientific fact, all you have to do is do what you already did. Practice not drinking. Now, the next time that emotion comes up, you know the exact circumstances that are going to put you in a position to drink. The difference is you're going to say yes to water and not no to fucking alcohol. Saying yes to something that's good for you is saying no to something that's bad for you. We just don't want to give all of our attention to the thing we're trying to quit, the thing we're trying to stop. We're trying to focus and give our attention to what we're adding to our life. In this case, we got to start adding more water. That happened to me yesterday. Day 76 today. Fuck yeah. Yes to water, man. Yes to fucking anything. Yes to programs. Yes to fucking podcasts. Yes to going outside. Yes to burritos. I don't give a fuck. Whatever dunks your cookie, dunk that bitch. As long as it's not poison or something that's going to put more toxicity in your system. That's the whole fucking point. And ADHD is a big contributor of that. The ADHD drinking habits is something crazy. I love your videos. Isn't that nuts, dude? My self-shame was the hardest, 5 months sober. You got to look at this. That's low vibrational standpoints. So when you shame yourself, all you're doing is punishing you for being human. No one else is coming over here to fucking shame your ass, so might as well do it yourself, right? How many times were you forced to punish yourself in your life? In numerous ways. Parents, society, movies, friends. You done fucked up, bro. I can't. Are you serious? You're that weak? You're that fucking weak. You couldn't go one more day? What's wrong with you, dude? None of us here have a fucking problem, but you apparently do. What are you? What the fuck do we? Fuck you. You know, I don't even want to be your friend anymore. So, because that is our environment, and those are the fucking pieces of shit we decided to surround ourselves with, when they're not around, we just do it to ourselves. Well, since no one else is here to make me feel like shit, I might as well do it. But what if you're surrounded with a bunch of people that are going like, holy shit, you made it 24 fucking days? Dude, fuck yeah. Out of 30 days, there was only one day that you drank, you're fucking killing it, dude. You're a goddamn rock star. You're drinking less alcohol than casual drinkers drink, bro. You're setting the fucking bar. I guarantee you, if you were surrounded by people like that, like people in the Beyond Sober program, you would fucking just like, you would not shame yourself or hate on yourself or feel guilty for being who the fuck you are. There's nothing wrong with you, man. You are not the problem. You simply have one. Just because you have a problem, Beezy, doesn't mean you are the problem. Now, unless you're the fucking asshole going, hey, drink this right now. It's 8:45 in the morning. Why aren't you drinking? If you are the toxic person, then you're the fucking problem. But I doubt you are. But we treat ourselves like we are. And then because we believe that we are, we act as such. We act as the problem. We've already identified with it. I hate people like that. Fuck those motherfuckers, right? I hate motherfuckers. They want you to feel small. They want you to feel tiny, dude. They want you to feel weak. That's a power play. And this brings up something that I gotta put a video out about this. Short is a fucking mentality. Short is a personality, dude. I'm only 5'7", dude. Do you guys really fucking, like, short is a personality. And people act as such. It's taken me years to figure that shit out, but I hang out with tall motherfuckers all day long, dude. They love chilling with me. I'm in the gym with the tallest motherfuckers. In no way does my height have anything to do with that. I don't tell them how fucking tall they are, and they don't tell me how fucking short I am. And if we do talk about that shit, my personality outweighs my fucking height. I walk tall, bitch. That's what people see. That's what they feel. That's what they like. That's what they enjoy. So I say all that shit to go, don't let people attempt to make you feel small. Nobody can make you feel anything. But if you do feel that way, that's simply a trigger. That's something that we need to give our attention to. Damn, I feel small when people talk to me like that. I'm not small. I'm big. How big? Hey, you. Oh, look. Brienne's in the building. You see that gorgeous face right there? That's her. Now you get to put a face to the name. You see her program right here? Words Are Human. I'm highly, highly recommending that you hit the Words Are Human link in my bio. Jump on her newsletter, dude. She literally helps you transform and design a fucking life you've dreamed of, dude. No joke. That's just with her newsletter. That's just free shit that she wants to help everybody with. Not only that, but she's got the podcast. Her website is gorgeous, man. Her podcast is on there. She just released a new episode today, and that is a sneak peek into module 3 of her program, Words Are Human. Okay, look, you see, I'm gonna do this. So while you guys are doing this, I'm gonna jump on here, and I gotta convert this because it is a large file that needs to be it needs to be compressed because it's so big. It's almost 2 gigs. I need to bring it down to 1 gig. Let's do this while we chat. Nope, go down just a little bit more. I'm trying to come on. There we go. Perfect. Let's compress that bitch. Now we're going to be able to watch it, and it's going to be able to stream perfect. So relative for other cultures. You're average tall. I am average tall, huh? 5'7", 5'8". You know what? I'm going to tell you this. When Bran and I met and we started talking, I was like, please tell me you're not fucking 5'10", dude. She's like, no. Yes. Sometimes I like to feel tall. I got 2-inch heels in my fucking kickers right here. So look at this. That's a lot of fucking heel. I wear these things to the gym. It helps me with my breakdancing. A little bit of my confidence. Oh my God, I'm so excited. We launch tomorrow. I know we do. I'm so fucking stoked. Brianne's doing her pre-launch too. So if you guys want to jump into her program at pre-launch, you definitely want to hit that link in my bio. Her website's blowing up. Podcast, dude, every single day. And you can see how hard we're working here. Let's bring this. Let's talk about the ADHD. This is how I can speak with you, watch this, manage files, stay on track, and bounce all over the place without being. Now I'm struggling without. Well, still being somewhat entertaining, right? So ADHD is a beautiful thing. The way I laughed just now, I got a hit of dopamine. I'm experiencing myself, right? I'm experiencing myself. And as I experience myself, I find joy. That dopamine drip, that serotonin, this state of happiness, this reflects 100% into who I am and how I share myself. So where we might look into alcohol or drugs or toxicity or people or narcissists or TikTok or whatever, that dopamine hit, that's something we want to practice giving ourselves. And we do that by tripling down on what we love. And we talk about that in Module 5 of the Beyond Sober program. Do more shit. Do shit you love. And if you don't know what you fucking love, practice loving you. You are the person. You are the place. You are the thing. You've got to practice loving. The only way we can truly love others is by practice loving ourselves. As a matter of fact, the love that Brianne receives from me is the overflow of love I have for myself. She gets the bonus area. That sounded kind of adulting. That's true too. Just saying. The overflow of love, she could do whatever she wants to or wants with, right? And the same goes both ways. Is I'm not actively attempting to take her love. She's willingly offering it me because she has more than enough to give. You might have saved my life. Just another nature account. Dude, I'm practicing taking compliments, dude. I believe you. I believe that I might have saved your life. I also believe that you believe that. I also want you to know that you saved your life. I'm here to support you as you save yourself. I wish I could save you. I seriously wear a superhero costume. You saw the shoes. I wish someone would fall from the fucking sky and her name was Brianne and I could go, whoop, gotcha, bitch. Saved your life, right? I wish that would happen. But the reality is based on who I am, what I'm capable of, and what I've accomplished in my life, I'm able to show up for myself first so I can be the best version of me for you. I'm taking care of me for you. What I ask of you guys, and it's a small ask, take care of you for me. Take care of you for me. Like, that's it. Just one person. Take care of you for your kids. Take care of you for your friends. Take care of you for you. Fuck. I show up for myself every single day. That means I'm getting up early. I'm doing these things. I'm working on programs. I'm reading books. I'm listening to podcasts. I'm in the gym. I'm eating healthy. I'm thinking healthy thoughts. I'm programming my body. So when I show up for you guys like that, like a switch, I can activate and be the best person for you at all times. Look, see it already converted. Fuck yeah. That's super duper dope. I want to name this to what isn't. Right? We're going to change this to 4 what isn't. All right, that's 4. The next one I got to edit that one last video, and then we got the last 3 videos of module 1 complete. And then we got to do like this other stuff. Amber, what's up, girl? Do you know what the number of your liver enzymes were when your liver failed? I had acute liver failure. Great question. I don't remember my enzyme level, and I need to download the app that I use to monitor that stuff. I got to go through the... Oh, shit, what's up, kind Karen? I got to go through my hospital records and see exactly what that was. My enzymes were way up there. My bilirubin levels, which is what makes you yellow, those were a 20.6 when I got in there, and they didn't let me roll myself out of the hospital until it was about 11.45. It was 11 days of absolute torture. Stage 4 cirrhosis. It turns out that I had hepatitis at the same time, and who knows how long I had hepatitis. Like, I had no idea. But they were able to cure that, or fix that, or diagnose that. I don't have it anymore. I still have the same liver, by the way, which means I still have stage 4 cirrhosis. I've got the scarring. I've got the hardening. I have an enlarged spleen. I also have an umbilical hernia that I can feel right now. I got to push it back into my stomach. Super weird. I still struggle with a couple DTs from here and there. The trippy part is it could be the fact that I'm a spiritual human being. I don't mind seeing things out the corner of my eyes. Or it could be the fact that I drank alcohol for 24 years, 16 at high risk, and was a high-functioning alcoholic for 2.5 years, and I fucking died. There's probably some damage up here. But I practiced every day. I work hard. I was drinking alcohol every single day. Every day. For 2.5 years, I was taking about 1 shot per hour when I was awake. So that was, if it 1 to 2 shots, and I was awake for like 15 hours, something like that, you're looking at 30 shots a day. That's just on my own accord. And then I went to work and had another bottle. I say 30 shots because people wouldn't believe me if I said 45 or 50. I'm telling you guys this, when your tolerance goes up, it is easy to drink a bottle to yourself. You look at that and you go, that ain't shit. And it isn't. It's just not. It's not a lot of alcohol for an alcoholic. And that's sad because we are supposed to catch a buzz off 1 drink. That's how we manage our intake. We're supposed to know when it's too much. ADHD really gets in the middle of that stuff and makes us, chase the dopamine. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. You're a miracle. Yes, you work hard. Thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate the recognition. If you can do it, I can. I'll tell you this, dude. Jamie, here's the absolute fucking truth. You're not dead or dying. You're not in the hospital. You're not on your way there. You're not in the back of a fucking ambulance, dude. And so 2 things I want you to remember this or about this. I am an anomaly. As Karen just said, I'm a fucking miracle. The chances of me having the medical support, having the medical team, having the staff, being in these 4 different hospitals, having everything that unfolded perfectly is not going to happen for 99% of people that put themselves in a similar position as I am. More people die from drinking less alcohol than me. Okay? This is because you can have a lot of those same systems. Your system can start shutting down. As a matter of fact, a friend of one of my roommates just died from liver failure, dude. She was in the hospital for like 6 months. She struggled for 6 months. Didn't make it. She made it to the liver transplant list, but she died before she got the fucking transplant. This is why when we look at alcohol, look at our intake, we don't want to go like, well, Kohdi did it. I can too. You can't. You won't. It's not going to happen. You're not going to make it that far. That's why we practice consuming less alcohol safely. We don't want to end up in the fucking hospital. We don't want our livers to swell. We don't want to be on the receiving end of people who are practicing this type of behavior. We don't want to continue drinking the way an alcoholic would. Alcohol is not a born right. There's no rite of passage with alcohol. We, as humans, we literally go, let's see how much poison I can drink before I die. You're not going to let me die, right? I don't know. Everyone's bodies are different in that aspect, but they are equally fragile. Everybody's body is different, but equally fragile. Nobody's built different. Only people that struggle with alcohol use that as an excuse to continue not feeling the amount of damage they're causing to themselves. Alcohol is poison. That is it. That's literally poison control. That's why we have hospitals. That's why we have the deaths. That's why we have all that stuff. It's a depressant, man. It causes your anxiety. It causes you not to be able to sleep. Your mood swings. Dude, you're lethargic. When your body is fueled by a poison, what do we think is going to happen? The shitty part about alcohol being a poison is it tastes good sometimes. And the experiences are kind of fun. And you meet cool people. And you have interesting experiences. It also numbs the pain. The pain you're supposed to fucking feel. If you weren't supposed to feel it, you wouldn't feel it. You feel the pain because you give a shit. You understand? You feel the pain because you care. If you didn't give a fuck, it wouldn't hurt. So to punish ourselves for giving a shit is a double fuck. Oh my god, damn. Imagine that. Like, really think about that. Think about like a kid. Love you. Think about a kid. Ouch. You're dumb. This hurts. No one fucking cares but you. Eventually this kid is going to look down and punish themselves for being injured. It doesn't matter if it's an emotion or a physical fucking injury. If it's our indicator that we are alive. Our pain, our anguish, our turmoil, dude, our torture, our PTSD, our fucking triggers, dude, our trauma, all of that shit is meant to guide us to be better. The only reason it hurts now is because you wish you were this person back then, because you would have never let that fucking shit happen. You would never find yourself in that fucking position because you're a better person. Because you know better. Because you've had enough fucking experience. Because you've allowed yourself to be tortured for so fucking long. It hurts even worse now because you're good at feeling the fucking pain. You're so good at feeling that pain. The only way to escape it is to drink. Is to punish ourselves even more. Thinking that if we punish ourselves more, maybe some happiness will show up. Banging your head against the wall for a fucking hour. And then saying that the gaps between the pain is pleasure is fucking nuts. It's nuts. It only hurts when I do this. But between here and here, I'm fine. This is happiness. Boom. Ow. Between here and here, boom. But we keep fucking doing this in the hope that, fuck, what, we're going to be immune to the headache? Motherfucker, you're bleeding. You're bleeding. Band-Aid's not going to fix the shit, right? You have to heal. That wound is getting bigger. Who the fuck told us that we're supposed to fucking continue damaging ourselves? Because that's doing what? The pain a favor? That's how it's supposed to be done? This isn't tough love, dude. It is love. We need to love us so we can heal. We need to fucking heal. Give ourselves an opportunity to do it. The sad part, and Brienne talks about this, about healing, is literally going back through the bullshit with the tools and resources you wish you had when it happened the first fucking time. That's what healing is. You know what personal growth is? Personal growth is actively becoming the person that you wish you had access to when you were at your lowest. When you were hurting, when you were in pain, when you needed someone, when there was one fucking thing you wish would have showed up. Personal growth is becoming that person. Every day. You get good at anything you practice, including being the fucking superhero of your story. But if we keep finding reasons and allowing other people to convince us that we are the fucking villain, we're going to find reasons why we deserve to be punished. Every damn day. You think like, I'm not calling you out, but we got to really remember this. Anyone can wear the mask. 100%. Not all capes wear heroes. 100%. Freaking stings though. It's supposed to. You got to think about this. I walk by bees every day. I expect to be stung. When I'm not stung, I'm excited. Oh shit, you guys didn't sting me. Hey, from Louisiana, what's up? So how do I change? You're not supposed to change. You're supposed to shift. That shift in perspective, your entire life, I want you to remember this. You're not supposed to change anything. You could shift things around, give less attention to this shit. BZ, you know. You're not supposed to go like, I need to change into this person so all of that stuff goes away. That's not personal growth. It's shifting. Even using the word need. I need to be better. Motherfucker, you want to be. If you don't want to be better, then who gives a fuck what you need? You don't even care. Because if you cared about what you needed, you would want to. You would do the things you don't like because you know it's what you want. You want to be better. You want to shift. You want to transform. This is called ignition. If you're not excited to be a better version of yourself, then you're going to find absolute peace in solitude in being someone you don't even enjoy. It's so easy being who the fuck we are because there's no work involved. You've already done all the necessary work to be exactly who you are. But that is the same for health and happiness and peace too. So if we've spent our entire life practicing being the version of us we don't really even enjoy, imagine what happens when you practice being the version of you really know you are. A happy, healthy, peaceful, enlightened, joyful human being that doesn't give a fuck. Once you get there, it's easy as shit to stay there. That's what Brienne's program does. She takes you from like here, and it's like up here, dude. Like, and you stay there because the same with Beyond Sober. Here's the difference between like Brienne's program and my program. Okay, Beyond Sober, we're all down here struggling, dude. We're fucking struggling, right? Low vibration, guilt, shame, hate, ego, desire, right? All these things. Well, this is why we drink. I help you get here, right? The pink cloud and beyond sober. You're getting sober, practicing sobriety. You're fucking good at living in what's called the fourth dimension. You're set. This is amazing life, especially if you've been living down here for so long. Brienne's Words Are Human takes you from here to fucking here, dude. It's so insane, dude. Like, I'm editing her videos and going like, God, I'm in love with this woman. Like, I'm like, I don't eat the screen, dude. Like, I'm listening to what she's saying and going, I couldn't have said it better. Goddamn, girl. She's my mentor, if you guys didn't know this. My fucking coach is in the building. I'm just privileged enough to know the tech to edit her fucking message. So Words Are Human. I'm 100% encouraging you to take a look at it. Whether it's free, whether you jump into pre-launch, I don't give a fuck. Get the book. Listen to the podcast. Click on the link in my bio. Click on Words Are Human. You're going to see her beautiful face. All she wants to do is help you guys ascend. Take your mindset and your life. Not change it, but amplify it. Create the escalation of your fucking journey, man. Because we're constantly in transition. The only thing constant is change. You are going to shift. You are going to change, whether you like it or not. This is why when you look around, you're like, everything's the same. But when you look back, everything is different. Holy shit, I'm not in the same place. I have different hair. I'm wearing 2 hats now. I would never wear this shirt before. Holy shit, you got chesticles, dude. You been in the gym? Mm-hmm. It's constantly shifting. The questions, and I ask everybody this, or not even the question, the statement is, you want to be excited about who you are, what you're doing, and where you're going. If one of those things isn't working, then we need to put our attention on one of those things. So if you're not excited about who you are, but you love what you're doing, got it. If what you're doing is going to get you where you want to go, you're excited about those things? Hell yeah, keep doing that. We want to start focusing on this and shifting the perspective so you enjoy what you're doing even more. And that's going to catapult you even further and faster to where you're going, where you're ultimately going to end up. And when you get there, guess what? There's more going on. There's more journey. There's more passage. There's more success. There's more happiness. There's more peace. There's more abundance. There's more gratitude. There's more kindness. There's more people. There's more life. There's more world. So we look at this and go like, okay, well, I love who I am, but I don't like what I'm doing. Cool. Well, we got to focus on what you really enjoy doing because you're cool with who you are. Let's start putting our intent on things that we love. Our energy goes to things that we enjoy or could bring us joy. Because once again, that's leading us in the direction. Now, if you don't like who you are and you don't like what you're doing, but you do like your direction, you see how this shit works? That's what these 3 points are. This tattoo is my reminder saying, dude, you gotta have the right mindset. You gotta be taking care of your mind. Healthy thoughts. Number 2, specialized knowledge. You need the tools, you need the resources. That's what Brienne offers, Words of Human. That's what Beyond Sober offers inside the program, right? You need a blueprint. You got to know what you're working on. If you don't have anywhere to put your beautiful mind and what you're doing isn't going into anything, then we're stuck in these circles. And guess what we want to do? Escape that shit. Guess why? Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna fucking beat ourselves up, feel guilty, shame ourselves, and punish ourselves with toxicity. We're gonna drink, dude. We're gonna smoke. We're gonna do all this other stuff. So I say all of this to go, dude, take care of you for me. Fuck, take care of you for you. I'm taking care of me for you. You don't owe me anything. As a matter of fact, as I take care of myself, you're growing too. You are the same person plus everything I'm saying, which means you're not the same person. You are you plus this experience now. There's new data in here. You're a different person. Next month, you're going to be an even better version of yourself. The month after that, even better version of yourself. It's trippy the way personal growth works. But the reality is we want to be excited about being a better version of ourselves, not quitting a version of ourselves. We're so easy at being. Listen to what I'm saying. This is NLP. Very important. We want to be excited about who we're becoming and less excited about who we're not. When we give our attention and practice being the version of ourselves that we truly want to step into, then we're no longer giving our attention to who we don't want to be. Who we don't want to be is going to naturally fall apart because we're giving all of our attention to who we want to fucking be. You can't go like, yes, you can't pick and choose. You're either choosing to be someone you don't enjoy or choosing to be like someone that you want to be. Until it becomes natural, which is called third nature, it's going to feel a little weird. You're not going to like a lot of it. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to love it. You're not supposed to like all this shit. You're supposed to love it. When you love something, you fight for it. When you love something, you do things you don't like. And that includes eating a salad. That includes drinking more water. That includes not fucking talking to yourself like that. Do you see how negative that just went? You see how I could have said something else. The other thing I could have said, instead of saying, stop talking negative to yourself, the reality of it is saying more positive shit to you. Make sense? You're drinking more water. You're going outside. You're saying more positive shit. This is the reality of what's... Oh, shit, 111, I saw it. I'm in here. Okay, every time I see 111 people in here, I do this. This is my focus face. I'm going to try and get 111 taps and pull fucking... What's that shit called? Confetti from the thing. This is my dopamine. This is ADHD. This is ADHD at max. And here we go. Did I do it? 114. Fuck. Over by 3. Okay, so I maxed out the screen. So we're at 9,300 likes now. 9,004, 9,000. Wait, it went down, then went back up. I've never seen that. 9.5. So our greatest was 154,000, I believe. I don't expect to hit that today. But I do love that you guys are enjoying this. Because here's the thing. When we do that, your likes push this out to the FYP. And since I have so many new friends over the last few days, seriously, like 10,000 amazing people have come through here and decided to follow me. And that's that number right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's going up every few seconds. It's important that we share this message because you don't know who needs to hear it. And every single day, someone pops in and goes, this is exactly what I needed to fucking hear. Just like earlier, dude, you may have saved my life. That's the power of your thumbs. A lot of people, lucky them. Shiloh, thank you so much. A lot of people, they end up swinging through here. Then they join us inside the Beyond Sober program, or they get their hands on the single shot method. You guys, if there's anybody that's struggling with drinking less alcohol and you guys want to practice doing this shit safely, then what you want to do is go to singleshotmethod.com or click the link in my bio, click on single shot. If there's power thumbs, facts. If there's anyone that is curious why they drink and wants to find a solution, there's a sobriety survey with the link in my bio too. I designed that specific survey to ask you only 4 questions. Based on those questions, you're going to learn about your emotional state, your physical state, maybe even your spiritual state. And then I'm going to recommend one of two options to you guys. Either it's going to be the single shot method or it's going to be the Beyond Sober program. There's a lot of people that are going to the single shot method to practice drinking less alcohol safely, doing what they can with what they've got at home. And then once they start finding themselves in a better position, they come join us inside Beyond Sober. If you guys don't know Beyond Sober, my name's Kohdi Rayne. I'm an ex-alcoholic, a liver failure survivor, and the creator of one of the most powerful sobriety programs on planet Earth. One of the most expansive systems ever to be created in 86 fucking years. It is a permanent solution to long-term sobriety. It's not a Band-Aid. It's not an AA fucking group. It is not rehab. It's not a detox facility. It is you empowering yourself with the tools, the resources, and the community that you want to improve your quality of life, remove the fucking toxicity, and create a life that you love to fucking live. It's stepping into my mind, man. And a life changer. Oh shit, Beezy, I sincerely appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you guys don't know Beezy is not only an alumni of the program, she's a graduate, she's a beast, she's the best, she's such an amazing human being. She's also an OG. She's been around since like the beginning. Holy shit, Beezy. April 4th is the official 1 year of Beyond Sober. Holy shit. It's less than 3 weeks, dude. Do you remember that? Do you remember that shit? We launched on May the 4th be with you. Is that May 4th or is that April 4th? Am I tripping? May the 4th be with you? Am I tripping? Is that May? I don't know. Because we're coming up on a year. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people have connected in BSO. Yeah, we're going to celebrate. I think I'm going to let everybody in. May? Okay, cool. Because my birthday's on the 21st and 21st. 111, I see it. You guys see it? You see 111 up there? This is my tapping face. We're going to do this for a few minutes, and then I got to finish editing this last video for the lovely fucking spiritual royalty Brienne Mass. Ass with an That's right. Okay, we can do this. 111. Give me 111. I wasn't counting. 104. What the fuck? What's underneath the beanie? My bad. I'm just curious. You always have it on your head. You guys can see it. You guys aren't going to like it, but hang on. So... my big ass mohawk, right? So you guys can see this shit. I keep this underneath because it's so much to fucking style, dude. Like, look at all this shit. So much. So if I was to style it every fucking day, my head would be full of gel and whatnot. And I'd rather just not do it. But you guys are privileged because I never show people my hair. But this is what we got going on here. I'm actually looking to kind of like braid it to an extent, kind of dread it out, because I want to hit the gym and I want a big fat like dreaded mohawk popping out the back, and I want to flip it around and be like, excuse me. It's ridiculous. Finally, I've been waiting to see you without the beanie. Oh dude, see? Don't tell anyone. I've seen it. Shiloh. Handsome, thank you. I appreciate you. Nice mohawk. I'm curious how it looks when it's styled up. It's probably like 6 inches, something like this, right? Super fat. Excuse me. I just think it adds to like the ninja costume. I do have, if you guys don't know, They Call Me Ninja. You could actually go to They Call Me Ninja and you'll see my TikTok account with all my ninja stuff. Today I did a handstand class for this 12-year-old boy. Super duper cool cat. Didn't even catch his name. So I want you, here's kind of a short story. He comes up to me and he's like, dude, I love what you're doing, man. Like, I want to, how do you do that? And I'm like, you get good at what you practice, man. And he starts trying to do, I'm in Phoenix, fuck yeah, dude, I'm in Glendale. And so he starts trying to do this handstand. And so I start showing him how to do this thing from like sitting down and then getting up. I'm like, dude, are you here by yourself? And I asked him that because 111, because I saw him walking around and kind of trailing all these different people and this super massive dude. I was like, that's got to be his older brother. Nope. This kid was in the gym by himself, probably 12, 13. And I'm like, dude, was that your older brother? And he's like, nah, man, 112. Fuck me, dude. I was off by 1. And he's like, no, I was just following people around. I was like, well, how'd you get here? And he says, I'm on spring break and my dad is high on the couch and I didn't want to be at home. like, oh, damn, bro. Okay. All right. Well, I got you. So it kind of hit me pretty hard at that point because we're talking about like lifting weights and doing handstands and doing all these things. Exercise over AA, but I get backlash. They think I'm up. Motherfucker, exercise saved my life. I went to AA for 30 fucking days. Left for the gym, never went back to AA. Fuck that shit. Hey, what's up, Steve G? So the thing is, this kid's, he's like, dude, my dad's high on the couch. And my mom's, I think he said his mom is out or something. And I was like, yeah, man, you know, sometimes our parents, bro, you know, they just kind of sit around and do their thing. They're like, that's all my dad ever does. He's just high all the time. He doesn't do anything. And I was like, bro, but you're here in the gym, man. You could be doing anything. You could be outside. You could be throwing rocks at cars like I did at your age, man. You could be partying. You could be doing all kinds of shit, dude. You could be building sandcastles, whatever the fuck you want, man. And you're in the gym talking to the ninja, bro? He's like, I know. It was like, dude, I'm not worried about you at all, man. We take care of our own 100%. And I was like, I said, dude, check this out. And I stand there and I stand in front of this kid. This kid has bright blue eyes. I stand in front of him and I said, you know what, bro? I want you to look at me right now, right? I said, do you think I go to the gym for any reason other than I'm happy? And he's like, no. And I said, I want you to look at my body. I want you to look at what I'm wearing, who I am, how I carry myself. I want you to listen to what I'm going to say to you, bro. I am everything that my father could have been. This kid took a step back and was like, I could tell that he was nervous because we had to switch the subject at that point. The rest of the conversation was me empowering him, encouraging him, showing him what success looks like, what happiness looks like. The same stare, the same energy, the same vibe that I give you here is what I was giving this kid. That stare was deep enough for him to like look away and get nervous. He's never been looked at and seen the way that I see him, the way that I saw him. And the trippier part about this is that it was just yesterday I was in the fucking mirror looking, I have my contacts in at this point, and my fucking bright gray eyes staring at myself, and they resemble my father's eyeballs when they're light. And I was like, I am everything you could have fucking been. I don't know where that thought came from. The gym is my fucking therapy, right? Even at my finest, I still come to these absolute in-depth conclusions because I give myself permission to feel. And as I'm staring at myself, I'm literally speaking through this goddamn mirror and hoping that the vibration of my voice literally shakes the walls of the fucking shack that he lives in. Going, I am everything that you could have fucking been. And a part of me hangs on to that anger, hangs on to that bitter, hangs on to that fucking trauma, dude. Because every time I look at me, I'm reminded of how well I'm doing. I'm reminded of every fucking thing I've ever survived. Everything he did and didn't do to and for me. I look at myself and I go, you're doing it right. And what a coincidence that the next fucking day this kid comes up and I was privileged enough to share that fucking thought with him. Bro, you're everything he wishes he could be. He's on the couch, man. You chose to go to the gym. You're making friends. You're meeting new people. You're excited to be here. You're not here because you're bitter. You're here because you're happy. You're here because you're taking care of you. I'm not fucking like I'm not worried about you, bro. We high five, we hug, we do this stuff, and then we continue doing handstands. And I'm sitting there encouraging this dude. Get it, bro. Get it. You see it? You feel it? Okay, use the wall. Do this. Got it, bro. Do this. This kid ended up doing a lot of the stuff that I was doing. He's up on 2 kettlebells. He's like, I want to do that. I'm like, fucking do it. Watch your wrist. Watch your wrist. It's wobbly, bro. The point is this kid who actively is deciding to take care of himself instead of punish himself is in the gym doing more shit than anybody else in the gym has ever done in contrast to what I do. What that means is he's up on these kettlebells trying it. He's showing up for himself. He's listening. He's excited. He's stoked. He's pretending. He's practicing. He's doing shit that every other person in the gym just handshakes me for. This fucking kid shows up and starts doing it out of curiosity. Just try. Just do it. And the point is at the end of this conversation, I said, dude, you can do all of this stuff. You just haven't done it yet. And he's like, I know. I fucking know, bro. I know, bro. I was like, you don't have to fucking do a handstand to know you could do it. You don't have to be able to do this to know that you could do that. You can do that, right? He's never done it before. I was like, have you ever done that? No. But can you do it? Yeah. Are you going to? Not right now. So you can do it. You know you fucking can. You're talking to yourself the right way. You're listening to you, bro. You are just in flow. And you see him light up. This is the reality with all personal fucking growth. It's the epiphany. That's why Brianne's program is so powerful, is because you start to light up. You start to feel like that kid again that's going, holy shit, I'm getting stronger. Holy shit, I'm getting happier. Holy shit, I'm getting more expansive. Holy shit, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Holy shit, I didn't know it could be this good. Holy crap, I never saw myself like this. That's the beautiful part about Beyond Sober and Words Are Human. They take you from here all the way up here. You know how we know this? Because we had to do it ourselves. We practice it. We live it. We are it. And what we do is make sure that you have all of the same experiences that we do, with a guide, with a community, with a team, with the resources and the support. It's not just taking you and being like, hey, feed you to the wolves. Literally, I would just edited this shit, and Brianne, the last freeze frame, she's like, and I'm here to support you. And I'm like, girl, I know. Ugh. So good. Edit, click, export. We can be better. Here's the trip, Jamie. We are better. We just don't know how much better we are. That's the perspective. That's the fucking angle. You learn things about yourself. You're not learning new information. You know what you think you know. And you believe what you think you know, because it's a part of who you are. You've chosen to believe it. But a lot of our beliefs aren't ours, and they're also untrue. So when you're going through a resource like Words Are Human and Beyond Sober, or Beyond Sober into Words Are Human, you are just having these unraveling epiphanies that you already fucking knew. You know everything. You just don't know what you don't know. That's the amazing part about expansion and your personal evolution, is you're growing into someone that understands who they are. How well do you really know yourself if you've never even met you? How well do you know yourself if the version of you that you created is keeping you safe from being fragile? You just know what you're capable of based on your experiences. But if we have no new experiences, then we're not in a position to grow. I'm crying again. I love it. That's so amazing. Bro, that lighting. I know, it's trippy, huh? I got more lights. Love your content and logic, bro. It's powerful. Dude, thank you so much. Dude, I sincerely appreciate you. 100%. So check this out, man. I got to finish editing these for the lovely Brianne. If we haven't connected, please click the link in my bio. Take a look at Words Are Human. Take a look at the Beyond Sober program. If anybody's struggling with boundaries, yes, Brianne talks about all that stuff. Take a look at Fortify. Fortify is with Jamie Ryder. He is a big Australian, amazing human being with one of the most powerful boundary management systems on the planet. Kind of Karen. I definitely encourage you to take a look at that. His podcast is called Fuck Therapy. And actually, when you go to his website, fortifyboundary.com, it literally opens up and says, Fuck Therapy, save $200. It's so badass. That link in my bio is going to give you access to the survey, to Single Shot Method, Beyond Sober, Words Are Human, and Fortify. If you guys are really ready or even remotely excited and staying connected with me, hit that link in my bio, dude. If you catch an email from me, it's from me. I literally spent 2 hours just responding to people's emails this morning. I'm so glad for all the new people that decided to join BSO and be a part of the Beyond Sober community. Fortify. It's called fortifyboundary.com. fortifyboundary.com, or click the link in my bio. I just have a little link right there. It says Fortify Boundary. It's one of the most powerful boundary management systems. So it's literally helping you evolve into a fortress of emotional support for yourself, which a lot of people who have dealt with narcissism, or in a relationship with a narcissist, or recovering from a narcissistic abuse, or those that are struggling with extremely low value and, more importantly, trauma. The Fortify Boundary Management System is beyond powerful, and I'm so thankful that I got to build it with him, which is obviously why I talk about it. If I support it, it's worth your time, 100%. I just don't like make friends and talk about their stuff. These things are fucking powerful because we're all here to help each other grow. All right. With that said, I fucking love you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all the likes, 17,000. I'm going to continue putting out content. I'm going to continue taking care of me for you. Will you do me a favor, please? Will you please take care of you for me? I'd really, really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Okay?